what they want on the most local level possible, namely in their own living rooms. Milton Reed paints murals for his livelihood inside people's apartments in the public housing projects here in Chicago, specifically in the Robert Taylor homes, which are high-rise buildings on the city's south side. Neighborhood, by the way, where the city has recently been tearing down public housing buildings. Around the neighborhood, Reed is known simply as the artist, as in, hey artist, how much do you charge for a mural? Reed charges between $50 and $200. When he started painting apartment walls, the thing that most people requested were panthers, often in black and gold to match their furniture. But soon, Reed got other requests.
And I said, another good idea. She said, I don't want no panthers. She told me I want just a sky here with water and trees. And I said, okay, you want something like a landscape, right? You want something like that. And I want the sun coming off the water, how the shininess go. I said, I understand. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me try to make you feel good, So all my customers started doing that. Most of the people take pictures of them and their girlfriends standing by the landscape, like they out there, right? They say, oh, it looks so real. Look at the video. I come to their house, they'll show me a photograph. They say, don't let nobody else see it. I'll look at it. I said, oh, no, here she is, her and her man standing up naked by the landscape, or something. Or you'll see the man laying down like they at the lake or something. They say, it looks so real, don't it? I said, yeah. Okay. You either want a panther or you want a landscape. In the kids' room, it was always cartoon. In the bathroom, it was always dolphin, fish, or ducks. Couldn't be nothing else. I hate to tell you, some people got some weird imaginations. I'm sitting up here doing some work, and this girl had me draw this guy standing by a tree, taking a leak, right? Now, okay, I did this, right? But the oddest thing happened with this girl. She called me back down the next day. I want you to draw Jesus Christ on that wall right there. I want that in color, and I'm giving you 50. I said, yeah, but can't you understand? You got a guy right here opinion on the wall, and you got Jesus right here. She said, I'm paying you $50. You gonna do it or not? Let me do what the customer said. So I do it, right? Then I have people come out with, ooh, I seen that Jesus Christ you drew, and how can you draw Jesus for me? So I started putting Jesus on people's walls, right? Then they'll say, why did you draw my Jesus that dark? I want my Jesus white. White. Most of them wanted Jesus white, right? And I said, well, really, Jesus really wasn't white. He was like, look, I'm paying you. You do it the way I say do it. I know how he looked. I said, oh, okay, I guess you're right. Because, see, they probably met Jesus in person, so.
Because Christ is white? No, he's all colors. No, he's not all colors.
Who did Leonardo da Vinci paint? The version of the rocks. The Last Supper, what it says, the Last Supper, painted on the wall of the refectory of Santa Maria delle Grazie. Mona Lisa, a portrait of Lisa, the wife of Francisco del Giocondo. And you see what it says, the Vitruvian man. And it says what? Lady with an ermine, a portrait of Cecilia Gallerani, a young woman in the Milanese court. Salvator Mundi portrays Mashiach, well, Christ, they say, in Renaissance attire, blessing the viewer. Bullshit. St. John the Baptist. Look at all this old Renaissance garbage. St. John the Baptist. Look how they got John looking. Got John looking like some old ugly Edomite ass bitch. That's supposed to be John the Baptist right there. And most of our people in these pagan buildings, you love this shit. You love this shit. That Salvatore Mundi portraying Mashiach, you love that false ass image. And you think somebody like that coming to save your ass? Damn faggots and shit. And then look at this, how they got John the Baptist portrayed. And then you come down to this one, and it says, what, Saint John the Baptist believed to be Leonardo da Vinci's final painting. That ain't how John look. You look shit like that, and that ain't how Mashiach look either. And then you got this one, Saint Jerome in the Wilderness, and an unfinished masterpiece. Ain't no damn masterpiece. That shows Saint Jerome kneeling under a crucifix. And what it says right here. Da Vinci was a Renaissance painter who was known for his dramatic and expressive work. He was also an engineer and scientist who made contributions to the study of human anatomy. But you see what it says right there? Da Vinci was a what? Let me click this in right here. You see what that say? Da Vinci was a Renaissance painter. Right? A Renaissance painter. What does Renaissance mean? Let's find out. Let's type it in before I go get these things. Let's find out. Renaissance. Renaissance. Well, shit. Let me just... Renaissance. You see this garbage right here. You see all this garbage, man. You see all this garbage. Right? You think that's how Yahushua look right here? This one in the middle right here, you think that's Yahushua? You think that's our brothers? And then look at the one that you said you got right here. It's supposed to be Yahushua and 12 other brothers in there. See? But what you see right here, you see a woman in there. You see a woman right there, and they're trying to say, oh no, that was the one, the brother that laid in the bosom of Yahushua. Shut the lying devils, man. They painted up themselves, man. And our people had this trash-ass false image of shit in their house. And what it says right here, it says overview. The Renaissance, which means rebirth, the Renaissance was a European cultural movement spanning, and when it says European, it's talking about what? It ain't talking about, because you just can't tie Europe to Edomites. When it says European, it's talking about these actual Edomites. It ain't talking about all people that was in Europe, because we was also in Europe, and we ain't no fucking Edomites. The Renaissance was a European cultural movement spanning from the 14th to 17th century that marked a rebirth. What marked a what? A rebirth after the Middle Ages. Meaning what? After the fall of the Byzantine Empire. Right? Which was Jakes, which was us ruling in Byzantine, so-called Constantinople. Right? Which you will refer to as the Holy Roman Empire. See? And why was it called the Holy Roman Empire? Because a lot of the things that we was building in the Byzantine Empire, it was patterned after the buildings that was built in Rome. Because why? We was the people that built it in Rome. We was the builders in Rome. See? And when our people went to the Byzantine Empire, they started building it up as a model of ancient Rome. Because why? That's how they knew how to build. They knew how to build that way. But it says what? The French word Renaissance translates to rebirth. You see that? It says translates to rebirth. And it says the period was characterized by a revival of classical Greek and Roman ideals, philosophy, art, and etc. You see? And this is what these people did when they was coming up out of them pits. Matter of fact, let me grab these. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kal Halarim La Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim B'cha HaKodash. And double honor to the elders and apostles, the men of great millstone. And to the rest of the brethren on down that's teaching and preaching the true doctrine of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Shalom Bayata Dawada. And to the Akim outside of that, and Akwat, the sisters, the brothers and the sisters that's repenting and returning back to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and also the speckled bird of our people. whose fathers go back to one of the 12 sons of the patriarch Jacob. Yasha, shalom to you, Mashmakah. But we gonna get straight into it. Just doing a quick hit. Because I woke up this morning and saw that false ass image shit, and the shit pissed me off, man. And our people love it that way. They love it that way. The devils done taught you to say the things that they said. Oh, well, yes, this is how he look. And then when you go into the scriptures and show, he don't look like that. Then it's, well, it don't really matter what he look like. It matters about what he said. Oh, yeah, really? Oh, yeah, really? Well, wait, if it don't matter what he look like, where did y'all get that false image from then? Where do you get it from? And our people don't understand that you was taught that from them plantation days to this day, and you will say the same thing. It don't really matter what he look like. They taught you to say that. It don't matter what he look like. It just matter what he said. You niggas don't even care what he said. Cause what are you doing to prove that you cared that what he said? Yeah, I love the Lord. Oh yeah, do you really? Yahweh said, if you love me, keep my commandments. And what is his commandments? It ain't just no two. His commandments is not his commandments. It's the commandments that Yahweh instructed us. So if you love Yahweh, you'll do what? If you love Yahweh, why Hashem Yahweh Shai? What you'll do what? You'll keep his commandments. See? And show your works to be established in the faith. See? But what y'all doing? Y'all run around repeating the same thing these Edomites been saying. And then when you pull out the scriptures to show how Yahweh Shah really look, how our Father really look, how the angels really look, you get to run around and saying all kind of stupid shit. Why? Because these Edomites done taught you to hate yourself. Because they hated you. See? So when these people came back into power during that Renaissance period, what did their job to do? Was to deceive the nations. Let's grab that real quick. This was their job. When they came out of the Renaissance period, this is when the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. See? And we're gonna grab that one. Matter of fact, let's grab this real quick. But before we grab that first, right? Job 9 and 24. And what it says. Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? So wait a minute. If you cover up somebody's image or somebody's face, if you cover up how they look, what is that? Is that not deception? See? Is that not deception? Is that not you going out to deceive somebody? You know, what you would do if somebody give you an ID with somebody's name on it and then put your face on it. Is that really you? No. You just using that fake ID as deception to deceive somebody, to make them think that you are that person under that name. But that ain't even you. See, so that's what they did, and you was only able to do this if you was in power. The people that will be running this empire, they will be the individuals that will be in a position of authority to execute that, to deceive those that are under them. See, and this is what they did. Even dealing with the name of Yahweh Shai, that was also a deception because they gave our people a false image and a false name. It ain't even a name, it's just a word, 2 words. And they gave you a false word that they was saying that this is his name, Jesus. They gave you a false name and a false image. Because why? This was their job. See? So what it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? And who was that one judge whose face they covered up? They covered up all of the judges' face. When you go into the scriptures, these are all judges. All the prophets that was coming and telling you the instructions of Yahweh Shem Yahweh, they were judges too. Because they was telling you, they was giving you righteous judgment, telling you to turn from your wickedness. See? And they covered up Mashiach, which is that judge also. They covered up his face. with a false renaissance when they came to be reestablish themselves. Matter of fact, let's go grab that one. Right? Revelations. Right? And this is when they did this. See? But what it says pertaining to when they did it. Let's see. Revelations 20th chapter. And what they was going to do. It started 1. Now, we already know this talking about the Roman Empire. But the point I want is in it. And I'm going to jump down. It says, and I saw an angel come down from heaven, having the key of the bottomless pit and a great chain in his hand. And he laid hold on the dragon, that old serpent, which is the devil and Satan. Talking about these Edomites. Talking about these Edomites that was ruling in the Roman Empire. And bound him 1,000 years. This is when the Roman Empire fell. Right? And cast him into the bottomless pit and shut him up and set a seal upon him that he should deceive the nations no more. Wait, what? That these Edomites should do what? That they should not deceive the nations no more. Till the 1,000 years be fulfilled. So after that 1,000 years, they was gonna come out of that dormant state, that dog-like living state that they in, that grunting like donkeys in caves living state they was in, and they was gonna do what again? They was going to go out to deceive the nations once more again. By doing what? Presenting themselves as if they the Lord's people. Presenting themselves as if they was the beginning of civilization. Presenting themselves as if they was Yahushua and so on and so forth, man. As if they was the Israelites. As if they was the most highest people. See? That he should deceive the nations no more till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled. And after that, he must be loosed, a little season. And we're in that little season right now. Beginning from the beginning of the Renaissance period all the way up to this present day, they still doing the same thing they have always did. Told lies, stole, murder, in theory, and then try to walk on the earth like they was a beacon of righteousness. And they some damn devils. But you Jakes in them pagan buildings, y'all love it so. You love it so. You walking around with this old weak-ass spirit on y'all, running around talking about, how somebody talking, but you run around committing all manners of sin, but you worry about what somebody talking. What words somebody using, which ain't no sin. Rough speech ain't no sin. But y'all run around transgressing all the ways of the Most High, and then you got something to say about how somebody talking. You're just weak. Verse 4. And I saw thrones, and they that sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahushua 1,000 years. But the rest of the dead lived not again, reincarnation, until the 1,000 years was finished. This is the first resurrection. Get to the point that I wanted though. But what? Blessed and holy is he that hath part in the first resurrection, or such the second death have no power. But they shall be priests of Yahweh and of Mashiach, and shall reign with him 1,000 years. This is still going to be fulfilled. The devils will tell you, that was already fulfilled. Nigga, when? Verse 7. And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison. Who is this? When was this 1,000 years expired? That 1,000 years expired is in the Renaissance period. The rebirth. See? Pursuant to Revelation 13 chapter, when it says that beast that received a deadly wound and it was healed, that was the Renaissance period right there. That beast that received a deadly wound that was healed. And what happened when they did it? And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth. And that's the point that I want. So what did they do when they covered up the faces of the judges thereof? Because this was a time when they was going to go out and to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth. See, this is what they was going to do. So when you saw that false image that they presented in that false name, this is a part of their Renaissance period. They're rebirthing themselves to try to reestablish themselves as something and somebody when they ain't nothing. Yahweh Shema Shah said they are nothing, man. See, but this is what they was doing. And they screwed the minds of my people. Took your spirit, your mind, body, and soul by showing you and presenting to you, and you believed it. Matter of fact, let's go to it. And you believed it, right? Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon, 14. Wisdom of Solomon, 14. And I'm going to read a little bit into it, too. And it says what? Because it's talking about a painting, an image that was going to be painted. And this image, they was going to use this image to do what? To deceive. See? So who are these people that did it? They told you the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. They Renaissance time was the earth being given into the Edomites rulership to fulfill the will of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. See, which was what? Hey, the Babylon the Great being established. These Edomites being established. That's why. So Yahweh can fulfill the other part. Coming back and making his second return and destroying the Edomite asses and dragging their asses into captivity. See? But what it says, verse 12. For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication, and the invention of them the corruption of life. For neither were they from the beginning, neither shall they be forever. They not, because when Yahweh shall return, that's it. When he come to cover up the face of the covering cast, that's it. Ain't gonna be no more of these idols in the earth. No more than ain't none of these he's gonna be worshiping idols. Yo, I'm gonna make a bird, and this bird gonna be my god. Or I'm gonna make a cow, and this cow gonna be my. Ain't gonna be no more of that garbage. Oh, I'm gonna paint up an image of a damn cracker, and this gonna be our god. Ain't gonna be no more none of that shit. See, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna be exalted in that day and forever, man. For by the vainglory of men they entered into the world, and therefore they shall come shortly to an end. Damn right. For a father afflicted with an untimely mourning, when he had made an image of his child soon taken away. Now honor him as a god, which was before as a dead man, which was then a dead man, and delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices. Thus in the process of time, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as law, and graven images, what was these graven images? Were worshipped by the commandments of kings, whom men cannot honor in the presence because they dwelt afar off. And who was these men that dwelt afar off? It was mainly us, those that was dwelling afar off, that they was going to take this false image and indoctrinate you with that shit. They took the counterfeit of his visage from far and made an express image of a king whom they honored, to the end that by their forwardness, meaning their wickedness, they might flatter him that was present as if he was absent as if he were present. Also the singular diligence of the artificer did help to set forward to the ignorance to more superstition. For he peradventure willing to please one in authority, forced all his skill to make the resemblance of the best fashion. And so the multitude, allured by the grace of the work, took him now for a god which a little before was but honored as a man. And that's what these people did. They took that false painting of Cesare Borgia and pushed it off as if it was Yahushua. See? And what it says, verse 21. And this was an occasion to deceive the world. And how did they do that? How did they do that? It says they was going to go out to what? To deceive the world, the people that was in the four corners of the earth. And this is what they did with that falsehood. Now they had other ways, other things that they was doing to deceive people, but I'm going into this one. This was one way that for them to deceive all these people. When you walking around and you go to the certain stores, they got that old Cesare Borgia faggot plastered all on the candles and bowls and cups and plates all over the damn place. It's a damn lie. That ain't Yahushua. And all of our people, you love it so. You don't think the Lord go kill you, and you still walking around in these days in 2025, your old asses still got that shit in your houses. You still got this Cesare Borgia faggot ass Edomite in your houses talking about that's your Lord. And you think Yahweh Shem Yahushua not gonna kill you? You're deceiving yourself. But what it says, and this was an occasion to deceive the world. See? And that's what that Renaissance painting was all about, man. It was mainly to deceive you jakes. You see that? You see what it said in Deuteronomy 28:64? When you came here, they wasn't going to teach you Yahushua. They wasn't going to teach you Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. They wasn't going to teach you Yahweh by Yahushua. Yahweh our Father and Yahushua our brother, man. They wasn't going to teach you that. They taught you to worship idols here. And that Cesare Borgia false image that went out to deceive the whole world, that's a false image. That's an idol, man. That ain't Yahushua. And Yahushua is a representation of Yahweh in word and deed and in action. See? But you Jakes love it so. So you run around still got that heathen shit in your mind? Don't think you getting salvation, man. Don't even think it. You gonna die on this side. That's what you Jakes got to look forward to them pagan builders. You got to look forward to death. And some of y'all you got to look forward to shame. Period. Point blank. See, because you don't want to acknowledge that you was deceived by these damn Edomites when they came out to reestablish themselves in the Renaissance period, the rebirth of themselves. You was deceived. And it says what? For men serving either calamity or tyranny. Who was the people serving calamity or tyranny? Didn't the scripture say that for you persecuted them that was serving calamity? Who served calamity? Jakes was. See, what is that? Matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. Who was serving calamity? And that tyranny goes onto a people that's being ruled over by a cruel government. See. But let's grab this. Let me see. Is that Obadiah? Yeah. Slakia. And let's get this calamity. And who's that? It says for those serving calamity and tyranny. Now, who was this people going through calamity? Let's grab this. Obadiah chapter 1. And let's go down. 13. And it says what? Who was the people serving calamity? And it says what, 13? Thou should have not entered into the gates of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, and this is talking about one particular time when these Edomites, but they still entered into our land. But where we at right now? Have we not been in the place of our captivity where we've been going through calamities? Yes. And in the place of our enslavement, where we was going through these calamities, is where they deceived you at, where they taught you and presented to you these false images for you to believe and fall into, for you to believe and actually worship. See? And it says what? Thou should have not entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yea, thou should not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity. You see? So who was the people going through calamity? We were. Right now in this day, right now, you in the place of your calamity. Where you was hung, burnt, decapitated, castrated, and every other thing that happened to our people. By this one people that what? Presented these false ass images for you to worship. Because they wanted you to exalt them and present themselves to you as if they was the power of Yahweh Shema Shai and his people. Or rather the power Yahweh and Yahweh Shai and he was and was his people. But they not. They lied to you, Jakes. And y'all love it so. Walking around talking about it don't matter what he looked like or it just matter what he said. No, all those things matter. Who he is, what he looked like, who was his people, and what he said. All those things matter. See? So a lot of you Jakes, y'all you in them pagan builders, y'all getting took out right along with these devils. Because y'all ain't no good. You ain't no good. Walking around with suits and ties on, thinking you something. You ain't no good. You gonna be destroyed with the devil. And I'm gonna end it off. I just wanted to bring that out because that shit irritated me when I saw that. I'm tired of these devils. I'm tired of all these devils. I'm tired of you dumb Jace. You stupid ass Israelites that love these damn Edomites too. I'm tired of y'all too. And this is a message to these old pagan, these old Christians. This is a message to y'all asses. If you don't repent and come out of that and erase that garbage out of y'all mind and represent and recognize who Yahweh Shem Yahushua really is and what he looked like and so on and so forth, the Most High gonna kill y'all. Oh, but don't listen to us. We ain't nobody. We ain't telling you nothing. Shalom, Yasharallah.